Talking about?
Oh my god, we have
Sorry,
no idea what we're talking about. And welcome to our show. I'm Isaac, and this is the sad guy. Now, this is Ryan,
the sad guy.
the sad guy. Um, and actually, we were just talking about cigarettes. So why don't we start with that? Why is
Start with cigarette.
why is Canada doing nothing to stop cigarettes being smoked?
What do you mean? They raise in price every fucking 2 weeks.
Oh,
These
really?
used, yeah, these used to be like 8.25.
Oh, okay. So they've just started putting them up, have they?
Yeah, now they're like up to fucking. Some places the discrepancy in the price though is like up to $2. Like you can go to one store and it'll be $8. You go to another store, it's 8.89.
Eight eighty
You go to
nine.
another store, they're 9.25.
Holy yeah, we get that over here as well. We get what you call tobacco discounters, and they have like $1 or 80 cents or whatever cut off for their packet of cigarettes.
Mm, I don't know why. I should probably just quit smoking.
You probably should. You should start vaping.
Oh,
Start,
that's what I should start doing. Yeah, vaping.
start vaping. That's the one. That's what everyone else is
Well, you
doing.
know, as much as I love the penises that attracts, I'm good.
No, but seriously, it's a good alternative. I mean, I was smoking heavily. I was probably smoking as much as you.
When we're gaming and stuff, sometimes they'll smoke like an entire pack.
We can get 40 packs over here. I was smoking like 1.5 to 2 of those a day because I was like working
You're my
12.
girlfriend.
I was working 12-hour shifts in a van, so I'm like I can smoke every second of my day at work. So I did exactly that. I just smoked all the
How
time.
much does it cost? Like, what's the difference? Maybe I should start doing that.
Oh no. What?
No?
Wait, vaping. For you, vaping would probably cost about the same, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Like, I cost.
If we get native smokes, we can get native smokes. Shh. We get the native smokes off like the preserves thing, and they get like discount cigarettes. So you get a whole carton for like $20. It's like 8 packs of cigarettes, but they're like the harshest, most fucking
They're like
nasty
camel.
cigarettes ever.
They're like camels or Marlboro Reds or fucking.
No, they're harsh. They're like they make your mouth dry and sticky,
It's
and they're
like
so unsatisfying that you end up smoking
camels.
double anyways.
Camels are like that. Camels are fucking rough. They were terrible. They were the cheapest
I've
fucking
never had
cigarette.
camel.
Camels are bad. Don't ever have a camel. Camels are bad.
Have you ever heard of Demorier?
The more, yeah, it rings a bell, but I don't think we get them over here.
Okay, so that's a Canadian brand, and that's like our camels, I guess you'd say. They're expensive, like $12 a fucking bag.
Yeah, we have.
Oh shit!
I
I
think the
swore.
most.
We gotta watch the swearing.
I think that, do we have to watch swearing?
Yeah. Because of the way the YouTube stuff works, they'll demonetize things with
Oh,
too much
right.
swearing in it. Because remember that big advertising.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think the most expensive ones we have over here are Rothmans, and they're. I think you're paying like 25, $26 for a 20 pack nowadays because of the tax hikes. When I first started smoking, you could buy a packet of what are they called? Who's the guy who directed the Lord of the Rings movies? Peter Jackson. You could buy Peter Jackson cigarettes for like $11.50 for a 20 pack, and now you're looking at like $22.
Wow. What are the laws? Like you can't smoke anywhere, eh?
You can't smoke inside. You can't smoke in bars. You can smoke in like public areas, but if you're at like the airport, you have to be in the smokers area at the airport. And like most,
Is that indoors or is that outside?
it's like a little bus shelter built outside at the
Oh
front.
God, it's gotta
Yeah,
be so greasy in there.
it's a bus. It's pretty greasy, and because I vape and vaping's considered smoking, I have to go into the fucking smoking shelter to vape. It's pretty sad.
Well, the reason they consider smoking is because they just see smoke coming out of someone's mouth, and they don't want to fucking have to hassle. They don't want to have to hassle every single person that they see with smoke in their mouth, and the person
Yeah.
goes, "Oh, I'm vaping," and that makes a big deal about it. So they just kind of did like the whole like
I've actually been asked.
covering law.
I'm doing a pretty high profile job in the middle of town tomorrow, and on Monday, and I'm running the job, and my boss literally said, "Hey, while you're running the job, can you not vape because of the massive cloud that comes out? It doesn't look good. It's not good publicity for our company." And I was like, "Wow, that's fucking rude. I've stopped smoking cigarettes. So you'd rather have like 10 guys on site with fucking cigarettes hanging out their mouth, but my vape cloud's too bad. It's too big."
Maybe they
Fuck
don't
you.
want the image, Isaac.
Yeah, but the image of like
He's trying to say, "Hey, it's kind of gay. Could you stop doing that?"
it's kind of it's making our company look homosexual.
Yeah, but it's not a good look for us. We're not going for that. We're going for like manly men working hard, shirts off, suspenders on, work pants on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you're just like, what? Wait a
I
second,
actually have a set of overalls that are like leg overalls for water blasting, and they're exactly what you just described, like suspenders, and they're awesome.
Remember the picture of me with the drill?
Oh god.
Get you with the suspender pants on?
Oh god, I gotta get a photo of mine. Mine are like yellow and green, like fluoro yellow and like a dark green. I look like a giant rubber duck that's sick.
Make like what's it called?
Make a what's it called?
I forget what I was gonna say. I really don't remember what I was gonna say.
Like, yeah, make that thing.
It is 2:41 a.m. here.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that's because we're like almost 3 hours late. So, well, okay. So hang on. If I had started this at 6 with you, like we were going to, it would have been what, 11? Yeah, it would have been 11. 11ish. It would have been close to 12. No,
Yeah.
no, because it's 20 to 9 right now. It would have been almost 3 hours ago. So yeah, it would be about 11. So 11 o'clock's still pretty late for USA time and Canada time.
Not for me though.
No. Wait, what?
I don't sleep.
Oh yeah, no,
Can
definitely.
you see the giant bags under my eyes, people?
Yeah, my giant bags are just from lack of drinking any water ever.
Well, I have water. Look, I got a big thing of water right here. Look at that.
No water for
8 glasses, 8 cups.
I just have this water. Beer water, but it's peach beer. Peach beer is actually really good. I was surprised.
Peach beer?
It's I want to call it a cider, but it's not a cider because cider is bitter in a way. There's like a certain taste to cider. It's just not intriguing. I don't like cider. I can't stand cider. Beer is good though, and then if you add a fruit flavor to the beer, it's like adding, well, that's citrus. So no, it's not. It's peach. So citrus is better with beer. Citrus is much better.
I don't know. Last time I drank, I had Palm Bays. Have you ever heard of those?
I can't say I have. Palm Bays.
They're like, it's like lemonade.
Oh god, they're like a sugar juice. They're like a sugar drink. What is it? Passion fruit watermelon freeze. Sparkling vodka. Oh, they're girly drinks. There's a.
Yeah,
You can drink those.
Like
Actually, no. I remember
sugar.
talking. I remember talking to you when you were having those. Actually, and you were like, "Look, I'm having some. I'm having some alcohol." It was like one can.
Yeah.
This is all I want to drink. I don't want to have any more. You can drink those so easily, though. I can down a fucking 12-pack of those like so quickly.
Yeah, I'm not a big drinker. Surprisingly, everyone finds that really surprising for some reason. What are you doing? Oh, back to the smoking thing. Look what I found.
Believe it or not, I'm actually getting a really bad cough from vaping. I don't know what it is, but recently I've been getting this horrible fucking cough.
Is it the cocks hitting the back of the throat?
Must be the cocks leaving discharge of sorts in the back of the throat. That's what it must be, a sticky residue left over from all of the cocks.
That's what I was thinking.
Have we got to be careful of the gay jokes too for YouTube? I don't know how this works, but obviously
the jokes people.
The jokes.
They're
people.
just jokes.
They're jokes. They're jokes.
They're just jokes.
Come
I
on.
have gay friends. Does that sound worse when you say things like that?
when you say I have gay friends, like you make an excuse for making gay jokes.
Typical white guilt.
White.
I have gay friends.
Hey, I watch all sorts
I know
of...
a black guy. My dad's grandfather used to work with a black guy.
I've been like addicted to drag queen shows for like the last 2 months, 3 months. I've literally watched All Star RuPaul's Drag Race like
They still
twice.
a lot of drag queens smoke. Have you found? Is that
yeah, they do.
something to think about?
A lot of drag queens smoke actually. There was talk about having so many fucking smoke breaks during the.
So smoking is attractive to drag queens. That's what we can take away from this conversation.
To
Is
some.
that what we've learned today?
I think smoking's attractive to certain people, but like I think probably 80% of people nowadays don't like smoking at all.
No. Is it to the point where they'll go to their way to make a big deal of there's a cigarette 10 feet within them?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But then again, it does affect other people when you're smoking. It's not. What the fuck was that sound?
I think that was my phone going off, making a noise. For sure.
Wow. Oh, dude, I was watching. Speaking of phones going off for no reason. We were watching a South Park episode. Then that one with Cartman and his Amazon Alexa or whatever.
What?
Have you seen that one?
Oh my god, that might be an episode that I haven't seen.
It's episode 5 or 6, I think. Anyways, he has an Alexa and his mom takes it away. Long story short, he finds all these Alexas in the garbage and Google. What's the Google one?
I don't even know what an Alexa is. What's an Alexa?
Google Home. It's like a Google Home thing. You talk to it, it puts things on your phone, the calendar. It's like a little.
Oh right, it's like a fucking microphone in your house. Yeah, for sure. That's a new.
Yeah.
That's a new episode then, because I haven't seen. This must be the new season I haven't seen yet.
It is. Yeah, download 21. I mean, stream 21 on Hulu.
On Hulu.
And
that I definitely get in my country. Oh yeah, we didn't do that introduction
that's
yet.
why you use Tunnel Bear.
Yeah, I use Tunnel Bear. That's why I use Tunnel
Get a Linus in there?
Yeah. Use Tunnel Bear.
Speaking of unlocking Hulu in your area, Tunnel Bear.
And if you want to use Tunnel Bear on multiple devices, Synergy allows you to use the same keyboard and mouse on multiple devices. Try to get up.
No more getting them confused.
try to get that fucking...
They have an enterprise-grade solution.
They actually do. I actually went to their website.
They do. I know they do because I've heard their ads so many times.
I actually bought it because I was like, you know what? I have a laptop and I have a computer. Sometimes I want to have the laptop on the desk while I'm using the computer, so it's easier. Sweet. I'm gonna do that.
There used to be another software that did that, and it was free, and I used to use it. And I forget what it was called now, but it worked seamlessly. And then they started advertising the Synergy one, and Synergy you have to like pay for.
One
that
I used to use, which was like before Chromecasts or anything like that existed, I used to have my computer set up on my TV in my lounge room, so I could fucking play games with the controller or whatever. But it's like a remote. It's like a Wi-Fi fucking remote that you can put on your phone, so you can use your phone as like a mouse.
Yeah, that's what I use now. I use Remote Link by Asus to connect my Asus laptop to my Asus tablet thingy and then watch from another room.
Oh yeah, because Asus is good like that. I really like their RGB, their Aura Sync. It's almost good enough for me to buy, but
their RGB is almost good enough. Their RGB is almost good enough.
It's almost good enough.
RIP 2018.
All of their shit is amazing, but I still prefer NZXT's. Oh god, yeah, I still prefer NZXT's version of RGB over pretty much anyone else's. Almost even Razer's, but Razer's just amazing with their RGB. The only problem is their Synapse is fucking terrible. Their program, their software is just the worst.
I wouldn't know. I don't use Razer.
Have you not used the Razer software? It's honestly they've tried to make it look like new and like elegant and shit, and it's just a fucking headache. It's so buggy and slow. And like you click on something and the whole it's called Razer Synapse. I think you actually have to have a Razer peripheral to be able to use it, but
yeah, you do it. Isn't that their like? Doesn't it save the profile onto the keyboard itself?
Yeah. No, it doesn't. No, my mouse does though. My mouse actually has a really tiny hard drive that saves configuration because I don't use the Razer mouse anymore. I use
a little tiny hard drive. You mean like a chip?
A little tiny
See,
chip.
I used Asus. All my stuff is Asus. Can you see that?
Oh,
You hear that?
you know that logo you were complaining about with the Z mouse? It doesn't look that
Yeah.
bad. It doesn't look that bad on the mouse itself when the RGB's lit up.
And which mouse is that?
The Swift Point Z mouse, made in New Zealand, designed in New Zealand, and owned by
Oh,
New
it's local
Zealanders.
talent,
Is it
eh?
low? It was actually on Kickstarter, and they raised quite a bit of money on it. To be honest,
Swift Point Z.
yeah. I want to see if it's still on Kickstarter. Actually, it fucking is. No way, it's still on Kickstarter. They raised $500,000. They only wanted 140,000. They got $500,000, and they had like 3,000 backers or some shit. Oh my god! I wish I had bought it.
So
I wish I had bought it when it was on Kickstarter, because then I could have got like the elite version of it for like the same price as what I paid.
can you see it up on my screen right there?
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Comes with this hard carrying case.
It does. It comes with the card carrying case. It's actually a really.
That's a nice case. I like the way they pull the wire out and it wraps around.
It looks really nice, but then you unbox that motherfucker and you're like sitting there unwrapping the shit.
And how long's the cord?
I think it's a 2.5. I think it's two. It's either 2 or 3 meters. I can't remember quite that well.
It's got an OLED screen attached to it, people. Right
It
there.
does. And that's the case there. I think that's upside down. I think it's sideways. There we go. But it's actually really amazing. Love it. It's so comfortable. I bought it for the ergonomics, so I don't use my Razer mouse for MMOs anymore because I don't have time for MMOs. Fuck that shit. Alright, so
Did anybody really have time for MMOs?
I mean, it depends on how much you value sleep.
True.
And
I guess I have time.
and eating and how competitive you are. If you're like heavily competitive and you like MMOs, you're gonna get no sleep and you're barely gonna eat food and drink water
Is that
unless
video
you.
or centered on my screen?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not.
Left or right?
It's in the corner.
No, I mean, is it like centered in the little screen though? Can you see the whole video?
I think the sides are chopped off.
Okay.
But that's fine. That's good enough. I mean, but like literally, it does have the tilt. I can pull the fucking bits out and change the. Here we go. It has little bottom plates that you can pull off. You just snap them off. They're magnetic. You pull those off and you put like the ones that you can roll on. Really fun. Really fun. I just like the fact that it's
That's crazy. They were just showing that now. What you were talking about with that.
Yeah, I just like the fact that it's modular. Honestly, I love modular mouses, and I was gonna buy the Rat 7 when it first came out, just because you could change the weight of it, and you could change how wide it was and how long it was and shit. It was just that shit amazes me. But then I was like, I need lots of buttons because I play MMOs and I have no life. So I'm gonna get a Naga Epic. Fuck it. And I need that that hybrid function in order to play wirelessly, which I never did. Never once played with it wirelessly.
You can assign anything you want. It's like fully programmable.
Literally anything. You can have fucking dick pictures come up on your screen if you want with the click of a button. The top
with the lean of a mouse, dude.
With the lean, you can go, I want to lean this way, and
now you can just use your elbow and knock the mouse.
You can just use your elbow.
You can use your right hand again. Oh my god. Innovation in gaming.
It is
innovation in gaming, people.
Absolutely. Wait, is it?
That's ridiculous.
No, I was gonna say it's multi-handed, but it's not. There's no way you'd use this with your left hand. No, if you're left-handed,
it's not ambidextrous.
Don't buy it if you're left-handed. No, not ambidextrous. Oh god,
that's crazy.
But yeah,
if you needed an ambidextrous mouse,
and I have to say that the configuration for macroing anything to it, as cool as it is, it takes some time, man. Holy shit. Just to get my volume buttons working, like up and down, took me like the better part of an hour. Just to program like one function on two, or like two functions on two buttons. It was like, wow. And they're not hard. They're like part of the setting. You didn't have to make a macro or anything for it. You just had to click on media and fucking volume up, media volume down. But I wanted to be able to click and hold, and for it to go up while I'm holding it down, and then stop going up when I let go of the button. So there was like a way that I had to do that. It was alright though. It worked. We got there in the end.
That's what she said?
Yeah, for sure. That's what she said. Moving on from that, games. I've got way too many games.
What's the problem is now is they don't make a good game.
Yeah.
That you can actually sit and play for a long time. Like back in the day, you paid $60, you got a game you could play for a year.
Yeah, I mean, Fallout 3, Fallout Las Vegas, New Vegas, same thing.
That wasn't even that long ago. How long did those come out?
That wasn't that long ago. But I mean, like Crash Bandicoot, the replay value on those games were ridiculous. Like you could spend.
Was it the game though, or was it the fact that we were children?
I honestly don't know, because I can't go back and judge it myself as an adult.
I was watching, you know that Unravel game where you're like a little yarn guy?
Well, no, it must have been better, because people that are like way older than us, like in their fucking 40s and shit, they're complaining about games nowadays being not good enough and not as good as games were. You know what?
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Have you played like some of the, like, maybe it's because we've been playing them for so long, we're used to the gameplay and nothing really changes that.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? It's always just like the same kind of 6 tentpole games reiterated as other games.
Yeah, that's true. The amount of fucking...
Do you know what I mean? But I was watching my daughter play Unravel. You play as like a little red piece of yarn, and you solve puzzles. And I was watching her play it, and she was having a blast playing it. But to us, it'd be like, oh, we've done this before.
Oh, that's on
you know
that's on Origin, eh? That's an EA game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on EA. Yeah, it's on EA Access.
Physics based.
And so I downloaded it. Do you know what other games she found hilarious? Out of all the games she was playing, she played Mass Effect for a little bit. She played Battlefield for a little bit. She got bored of those right away. But Peggle.
Peggle?
Peggle Extreme. You shoot a little ball and it bounces around.
Is it one with the horse on it?
Yeah, it's one with the horse on it. You shoot a little ball and it bounces around.
I wonder if my son would be alright with this.
Yeah, literally all you do, it's literally just one click. And then when the thing she found hilarious though is when
I'm gonna buy it.
When you get down to the last little orange ball,
yeah,
and your ball goes near it, and you're almost about to hit it, it goes in slow motion and zooms all the way in. She was dying laughing.
It's like 60 megabytes. I'm gonna download and install that shit, and my boy can have a fucking jam on it. I don't know how long it's gonna take to download. Hang on a second. Oh, it's downloaded. I'm not even joking. It literally downloaded. It's done. It's like 60 megabytes. Fuck.
Well, yeah, I'd hope so.
Peggy, ready to play.
Never get fiber to the node. It's the worst internet ever.
Fiber to the node. I've got fiber to the node. There's the fiber right there. See that? See the yellow fiber line? You know it's a fiber line when it's like fucking like a noodle, like an uncooked noodle, but sort of flexible.
I would say the reason you get better download bandwidth like that, like 1,000 megabyte download, is because you live in New Zealand. There's less people with the internet connection because the states.
Nobody has fiber right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So they don't have the bottleneck. But over in the fucking States and Canada, we pay the same amount you do, like, and I get 70 megabytes download.
You get like VDSL speeds. That's insane.
Yeah. Because before when I had that fiber to the node, I was getting 12 down, 0.8 up.
Yeah, and
when I complained about the speed, the guy came by, gave me a thumbs up, and said I had a good connection.
You've got fiber to the node that's like 4 blocks away.
Out in the middle of the county. I live in Canada. What do you mean 4 blocks away? That's stretching it.
Fiber to the node that's in
the
the
closest node is like a mile away.
in the next town over. It's in the other suburb. Your node. And then they just run copper from there and a little bit of straw.
Yeah, that's all it was, yeah. All it was a DSL phone line.
Copper, a bit of straw, and fuck you, your download speed and upload speed of garbage. Good luck.
Yeah,
GG.
my main transfer rate was a middle finger.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's fucking gold.
Downloading at middle finger per second.
Wait, what was your internet speed when you had that ridiculous bill come through? You said they said that you used like 8 million terabytes or some shit.
It was only about 120 megabyte.
120 megabits per second.
Megabit? Yeah.
2 veterans of
120.
What? 2 veterans of PTSD support group? We are way too young to be veterans.
What? Who said that?
Or does it look like I have no arm because I've got my arm down, like holding my testicles?
The veteran.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to do with my hands. We look like veterans. I don't even know what I look like. I look like a fucking probably a homo, to be honest. But Ryan looks like, yeah, he looks like a veteran. I'll give you that.
Veteran of the streets, dog. Super lame.
What? We're old
I
enough.
look like a veteran. Like, what does that mean?
I guess we are probably old enough to have served in Iraq. Yeah, I am. I know.
Yeah, we are.
I know people my age that have. I know my people my age that have done tours in Iraq or Afghanistan.
How old are you?
I'm 25. 25.
You're 25? Fuck, I'm almost 30, dude.
Yeah, close enough. We probably are old enough. We could have done a few gunfights. But
what do you mean probably are? You can join when you're 18, dude.
I'm pretty sure that I'm more scared of playing Battlefield than anything. So I'm not about to go and kill people. Fuck that, veterans. Do we really look that old? That's terrible.
Because everyone else looks like children.
Ah, that's what it is. No, actually, this was something I was talking about with my girlfriend last night. American people, not you.
Where's the chat? Where are you looking at this?
It comes up on our channel for starters, but I also have it on OBS. So it's like
you know what? I was looking at the wrong channel.
Ah, that's probably what it is. I was talking about this the other night, and I've been
watching the wrong channel this whole time.
American people, males in general, look so freaking young. They look ridiculously young right up until they're like 24, 25, and then bam, they look like they're 35 years old. It's like,
wow, how do I look?
It's like boom. You don't look that old. You look your age. But I don't get why I got asked if I was fucking veteran, because I have like no facial, I haven't shaved for fucking
It's probably
months.
the gray shirt. It's probably the gray shirt with the upper arm tattoo.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Yeah, no, that is a fucking terrible home job tattoo. Just ignore that.
Yeah, see, these are good ones. These are nice ones. I paid a lot of money for mine.
Where am I from? I'm from New Zealand, where we make real men. No, I can't take any credit for that at all. but men in New Zealand seem to be adults by the time they hit like 18. They generally look like adults. They don't look like fucking 12-year-olds. Whereas in America, you pretty much look like you're 12. Well, from what I've seen anyway, they look like they're 12 up until they're about 25 years old, and then all of a sudden they've got like a full beard and fucking ponytail. They pretty much look like Ryan by the time they hit like 26, 27. Either that or they end up being drag queens, one of the two.
What's with you and the drag queens?
Honestly, I'm super obsessed with them at the moment. I don't know why. It just amazes me that a male, and some of these guys actually look really like creaturistic. They look fucking atrocious, and then all of a sudden they put on this makeup, a wig, and and like a dress and like a corset, and all of a sudden they look like fucking Madonna. No, Madonna's a bad example because Madonna is pretty washed up right now, but Madonna in her glory days, they do. I'm impressed. What are you doing now?
Get a picture of a drag queen up on the screen.
I gotta get a picture of a drag. Is this? Oh god, that is not a picture of a drag queen.
There we go.
That looks like a very photoshopped picture of a drag queen. Get Pheromone up there. She's like fucking.
He knows him by name.
I dabble in some stuff. Like honestly, this is. It's incredible how feminine some of these guys look. I'm gonna add.
Here we go. What about this one?
Oh, who's that? I don't recognize that one, but yeah, that's
I don't know who that is.
That's a man, right? Like that's actually a dude.
That's a man. Yeah, that is a man.
Just blows my mind.
Does it just blow your mind?
Well, oh, that's so funny. You're gonna make a double entendre on that, aren't you? It's gonna happen.
No. Why would I do that?
Boom. That is a dude. That is a dude. That is unbelievable that this is a man. I'm gonna talk to Pheromone for the rest of the night now.
Where? I don't see it.
It's on the channel. It's not gonna be on my camera because I've got OBS up.
Oh, you want me to put it up?
I'm putting it up. I'm putting it into OBS.
Channel. What channel did you put it in?
What? I didn't put it in a channel. I put it on OBS, but I can put it in our private chat. There it is.
Just send it to me so I can post it up.
Yeah, there we go. Done. Easy. It's pretty easy for me to just...
This is who?
That's Pheromone. That is a man. That's a dude. Can you believe... That's unbelievable.
Okay, hold up.
Not gonna lie, but like...
And it's Pheromone, spelled M-O-A-N.
Yes, F-A-R-R-A-H.
Pheromone, F-A-R-A-H, Pheromone.
Yeah, that's
A-N.
That's the one.
Wow. Open. Hold up. Pheromone.
But seriously,
there we go.
Yeah.
This is Pheromone, people. This is the one his mind is blown over. See that?
You say that so suggestively.
I'm just saying. It's not blown.
So
I mean, good on them.
If you saw that in public, you'd think that's a dude. Probably from the Adam's apple, but
no.
You know. You'd probably see.
I mean, a picture's different from seeing someone in real life. You know what I mean? There's the whole like body language thing and stuff that goes on top of being a male.
Yeah,
you know?
True. But
there's different. We move differently and act differently, whether they want to admit it or not. Some of them are really good at emulating it, but you can still sort of tell.
Yeah. There's always that slight dude walk. Oh yeah, this is good.
Okay, I'm gonna take that down now.
Yeah, you can go ahead and remove that. That's cool. We can. So are you using what, split cam with that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. Okay. I won't worry. You just do your magic shit and I'll enjoy it. That was good. Oh, what came out? I've got that's right. I was looking at getting some of the Resident Evils, but the pack that they have for sale is like $60, and you get I think 4, 5, and 6, but you don't get 7, and I kind of want the newer one. Wait, have you got 7?
Yes.
Resident Evil 7, yeah, you've got it.
Yeah.
Is that the one that you were playing the other day with the? Do you actually have guns and shit at some point, or what? How does that work? You do.
You get a gun, but and there's like it's like every fucking game now, and combining stuff and crafting better ammo and all that jazz.
Yeah. Oh, so it has like a crafting sort of a scheme going on there.
Of course it does. Every game has to have crafting in it now. You
Well,
can't just have a game. You got to be able to build stuff in the game.
well, Tomb Raider didn't. I mean, it had upgradable RPG shit, but it didn't. Oh no, it did have craftable stuff, but it was like
Yeah.
it was like on the fly craftable stuff. So you like grab a gas can off the fucking ground, and you happen to have like a cloth, or I don't know what it was exactly, but if you had a certain bit of equipment, you could fucking shove it in and make an explosive and blow shit up. That was kind of cool, but like you'd better off just pulling out your bow and shooting cunts in the head with it. Oh, I said the C word. Can't... Hang on a minute. Jim Jeffries can get away with it.
have to go back and beat these out in for the YouTube.
Well, Emily said that she wanted to edit some shit, so I'll just get an editing tool. I don't know what's a freeware editing tool that is good. I guess we'll get that. And
That's good.
We'll play around with that, and we'll try and get her to bleep the bleeps out.
That you don't have to go full Johnny Depp on?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Something I don't... I might just have to go full JD and do that, but we'll see how it goes. Or, I mean, obviously, if this generates enough revenue, we just don't go JD and buy it. Just buy some good software that I definitely wouldn't. Caribbean. To put it bluntly. I don't know how well this is gonna go though. This is pretty good so far.
Yeah.
I think 720p though. I think that's my output. So we'll see how that works on the line.
Well.
Stream stable though. Our bitrate's pretty good. When I say our, I mean mine. My bitrate's pretty good.
Yours? Yeah, yours.
My bitrate's great.
Mine's
stable.
okay now. I can do it now that I upgraded.
You running Wi-Fi still, or if you run a cable through a wall or something?
I got a cable. The router is literally sitting at my feet. It's right here. Like I can pick it up.
Oh, perfect. That's how you want it.
It's right here. You see it?
You know what? I decided I wanted to open Steam, and all of a sudden I've got 16 updates going at the same time. Fuck my life. It's just Players in Battleground. 5 gigabytes? 6 gigabytes for Players in.
Isaac, you're getting distracted here. What are you doing?
Must be adding the map. I'm doing shit. Getting bored. I'm actually
to go play a game.
I'm actually really fucking tired.
What's the time at? What are we at here?
10 past 9. It's not that late, but
No. The
Oh, how long have we
has
been?
going
We've
for?
been live for like 37 minutes.
Okay, we can wrap it up then.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the small bants, and join us next time on the thought topic. The thought topic. I feel like it needs to be. It needs to be just thought topic. Join us next time on thought topic, and don't forget to follow, subscribe, and suck our EPs and stuff. All down there in the deck.
So we're gonna work on that outro too, eh?
Yeah, we've got to work on an intro.
It's all work in progress.
Badly.
Everything's a work in progress.